Go ahead, baby, drop that low, fuck they hating. To me, it's amazing. To me, it's amazing. Shape like B, look like Jada. Wanna know if you taking? Wanna know if you taking?
What up, y'all? I'm having people ask me, what do I use? And well, it's kind of a harder to answer question than, you think. What I believe is you build a toolbox. So I have multiple products that I can use at any time for different reasons. So, we're not just gonna mix everything up and then start adding all the nectars to it. No. But some situations you call for cut meal. Some you might want to try BioLab and see what it does. Doing China soy, you might need dolomite. Some people like guano, some people don't. You got two types depending on which one. You got your molasses, you got your berry butter, you got multiple nectar products, which basically she's a 4-part. Then I got a couple add-ons, which is simply liquid calcium and liquid nitrogen. You got neem oil, worm food. This is Hades up and down. Hades up, Olympus. Yeah, Olympus up, Hades down. Basically your pH up, pH down. Liquid nitrogen, liquid calcium. Your quote unquote A and B. Even though it's not an A and B, this would be your A and B. This is humic acids. Everything here serves a particular purpose. And then this is our power we need more of. We need more water soluble mycorrhizae. And then a little bit more crab meal. Go on side of there. There's a lot of alfalfa. Pretty much all the granular humus. Remember we had liquid humus. We also got granular humus. Different reasons, different situations. This was actually just like a little freebie. Priority Solutions, shout out to their company. I used, there's a blue bottle that I used to use on my compost teas that shit works great. It bubbles like fucking crazy. I just stopped using it just because I do pure granular in my teas aside from the molasses time. But yeah, they gave this up at the grow shop. It's their rooting supplement. Actually, I ain't seen any issues. I used it. I got great success cloning and everything. Of course, I used it alongside Great White or whatever. So, yeah, we're probably not going to get more of this, but this is just the powerful things that are low. But yeah, so pretty much build you a toolbox. You never know what's going to come up, what you're going to need it for, what you might want to just try. Again, you don't need all of this. You can keep it super simple if you want. Most people get a little cut meal, they get a little worm castings, and get a little guano. Put that in their soil, and that's their mix, and they'll run and come up with good weed. So really, it's just up to you how you want to do it. But I like to have a toolbox, so I experiment a lot, try a lot of different things. But yeah, that's my take. That's what you see is nectars mostly, down to earth. Those are the two companies I use pretty much mostly. And worm casting, glass mixture stuff, whatever, it goes company to company. Even my mycorrhizae switches. Sometimes I use Great White, sometimes I use Bigfoot. Sometimes it's just accessibility. They all work fine. And I love this stuff though. This is one thing I will say. A lot of people don't seem to know about Peruvian sea bergamot. It's like the Incas, civilizations, magic, fertilizer. But yeah, this stuff works phenomenal. You can just throw this shit in there and be good to go. But yeah, we trying to get quality, so and we like to mix it up. You see, I had the crab meal, I got the BioLab. Actually, I ran out of some type of shit. I forget what it is, but it's another fish type of meal. So I've been experimenting lately. I'm trying to make more oceanic type of soil mixes and see what that does with my flavor. So build a toolbox, have fun while you're doing it, and take it one step at a time. You know what I mean? Stuff like this, it looks like it's super expensive and a lot of stuff, but it's really not. These boxes are like $12. This is the most expensive. Kelp is like 18. The rest of these are like 10, 12 bucks. Some you can get for like 8 or 9, depending on where you go. This wasn't too expensive. It was like $7 for this bag, and this is from HTG. And most people know that's like one of the more expensive stores. $7. Stuff isn't really that expensive. Nectars. Let's do this. 15 bucks. 17 bucks. 20 bucks. No price on the Herc, but I can tell you the Herc is only like 9 bucks if you got a Hydro Pros. It's only like 9 bucks at Hydro Pros. You see my thing is this actually came out. I still have this from the free sample. The thing is, the meters are still like full from the free sample. The price of the link is up. So I do still have the sample bottle link is up also. Price of the hoodie down, 20 bucks. Extra bottle of that because my water is around 7172, and you know a lot of times I only typically use my nectars and flour. So late veg, I'll introduce it, and then we'll actually get it up around on the second week of flower. We're really being full kick with nectars, and we're gonna start pushing. And we'll run at about 6 weeks, and then just let them chill out, flush essentially. But yeah, so that's another way that I stretch my nectars, my bottles, is I typically only use them in flour. I'll use them sometimes in veg if there's something, you know, deficiency comes up and it needs nitrogen right away. Hit them with some liquid nitrogen, hit them with some liquid calcium, whatever, you know what I mean? But for the most part, in my schedule, we build our soil before and we rock that out. That typically gets us through veg until that late veg where you will be going to get your second amendment in. Instead of doing another amendment, we just add some worm castings and then we nectar it out through flower so we can really push that sweetness, push that final yield, push the terpene production. We really want to push those things in flowers. And you know, with granular, I've done it pure granular and it comes out great. You get really good weed, like no doubt about it. But when I pushed it with nectars and flour, after building up the granular, I got like completely like a crazier terp profile every time. Like, through the critical purple kush, the Bruce Banger, even amnesia heads, I got like a crazier terp profile each time. And the orange bar was ridiculous. So yeah, that's pretty much about it for today, guys. And make sure you get your meters, your pH pins, you know. Make sure you guys stay on top of your pH and ppms. You gotta do that. Find somewhere to log your stuff if you can, or if you just try to do what I do when I can't. I have boards and notebooks and stuff everywhere, but I'm bad at writing it down. So I really try to record every day. I try to record when I do a feed and when I do a client, when I do stuff, so I can always go back and look, kind of as a document purpose. If I can't remember, damn it, what day did I plant that? I didn't write it on a stick that day. And I can go back and check the video. Hey, oh yeah, that was on Monday, you know. But yeah, that's it for now, y'all. Peace.
Go ahead, just to cook up the one that make